Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Oduro Farm. Today I wanted to basically take a video of some of the few challenges that we have at the farm, and that is because we have our crew in here who are going to basically do a lot of renovation at the farm. But before they do that, I wanted to basically take this video to help someone to basically learn from our mistake, and perhaps you don't have to repeat the same mistakes we have done. So if you look here, we have some of the ones that we've won, like and if you look around, you will see that the structure of the pen, we are basically making a lot of changes to it. And that's what I want to show you basically. So when we did this pen, we thought like the smaller ones, it would be a good idea to have like a lower pen where basically they can be seen and be monitored so easily. But then we realized that once the moms have the babies, they are so strong that they start destroying the pen. If you look here, for example, you will see that they've chewed the wood, the 2x4s and the 2x6 that we used originally. So right now we have to basically start doing something quickly, and that's one of the reasons why we started putting the metal posts. So I wanted to take this video basically for anybody who is starting a pig farm, to be mindful that if you can afford it, number one, make sure you have your metal posts more than the wooden posts, because at the end of the day, these pigs, as they grow older, they become very strong. The wooden gate, they can easily jump on it and destroy it. We have been replacing the wooden gates so often that we're realizing it's costing us too much money. Look at these woods. The pigs, they chew the woods. It's a huge problem, right? It's a huge problem. And often they basically just shake the gates and they break them. So maintenance become a huge thing for us. It's becoming a huge cost. Of course, it's just part of the business. But I wanted to basically put this video out there to educate someone who is interested in venturing into pig farm, to be very mindful that if you can afford to put this type of metal posts from the beginning, please do that. We have the pipe layout, as you see. Whilst they're chewing the wood, they are also destroying the pipes. So over time, we had to replace these pipes over and over. So from that mistake, we've decided to basically put all the pipes inside the walls, and then just basically put the plastering on it, the concrete plastering on it, so that it is not very visible for them to break them. When we did the layout, it was nicely done, and obviously as they grow, we keep changing them and moving them from one pen to the next, and it's becoming more or less problematic. So there's a lot of renovation costs going on right now. This is the pigs, the big ones, pushing the gates to the point where they break the concrete. Now, if you look at our pigs, they are not small. So obviously, you can see the reasons why, the gates, some of them will have to brace them like that. So on my next video, you will basically see a totally you will see the difference as what we think will be much sustainable way of building these structures. We have a lot of pigs, but the fact is, we have a lot of them. But the fact is, like, if you look at this mom, for example, it's not a small pig. So when they lean on the gate, they break them. So we've been very and especially the male ones, You know, they are very strong. They chew the woods. You know, whilst they are waiting for their feed, they become very aggressive and they chew the woods. So we are putting all these metal posts all across so we can take out the wooden structures. I put this male one in this pen, and for one night he chewed the wood, the 2x4 that is, you know, on top of this concrete all the way down there. They chew everything within one night, you know. So what I did is I built this structure for them so that recreationally they can engage themselves. You know, this was a brand new build like 2 days ago, and if, as you can see right now, he's chewing it. So I don't know. First, our team here realized, like, you know, there was some sort of vitamin deficiency. We did the supply, but we felt like they recreationally want to engage themselves with the wood. So we cut out the wood, we build it, and then we put it in a pen for them to basically chew. Other than that, they're chewing because if you don't do that, they're chewing the actual structure. So I wanted to put this video out there. We have a big farm here, so some of the things that, not necessarily that we took that for granted, but we felt that, you know, because the concretes were up and whatnot, you know, but they've taught us to be very, very, to do things differently. So just in the course of managing them, we've come to realize that we need to do things differently. And that's why I wanted to put this video out there. Please, if you can afford, just try and put this metal post in your pig farm. We're building the structures. If you can afford, try to cut the pipes, put all the pipes inside, because like this, they start destroying the pipes and we keep replacing them. See, we have to like change some part of the pipe recently, like this morning, I mean. So we're doing a big extension there. I'll show you how that pen is being built, and that is because we're learning from our mistakes. And I wouldn't wish that anybody will spend a lot of money, you know, buying wood and all that and build it, and at the end of the day they have to like replace it within a year or two, you know. This structure is already 2 years old, so yeah, we've made the most out of it, but it's been tough because you see how disorganized these are. When you put them, they are so strong that they just push the gate open and they'll be walking around and littering around. We want to keep the pen clean. This is the middle of the day. I just decided to take this video, but usually when you walk into our pig farm, it's not as dirty as you would see in most people's farm. So for us to be able to keep the pigs inside the pen for biosecurity reasons and for healthy reasons and, you know, our own safety reasons, we certainly wanted to do something different. So we are building metal gates. I didn't do the metal gates from the beginning because first I thought because the water would be, you know, would be cleaning and be flushing the pen, so metal will, you know, will rust easily, and, you know, but then the wood is not serving the purpose either, right? So what I have decided is to basically change all these wooden gates into metal gates, at least for all the bigger ones right away. And for the new extension that we are doing, we are basically going to be looking at putting all metal gates across with no exemption, because we want them to last longer. Now, if we do this and by any means our experience with the metal gate did not go through, I hope to share that video with you as well, so that you can learn from that. You can only know as you do what we do, and then, you know, as you manage the environment and you see that some things that on paper made sense, practically it's not working out, then obviously you have to make the changes. So thank you for watching. Hopefully once we have all these changes. I will be able to share some video, 1 or 2 videos with you, and we'll go from there. Feel free to ask questions. I created this YouTube video so I can share our experiences with people. I know I'm not always on top of it because I want the videos that we put there to be of relevance. But leave us a comment, reach out to us. We're very open to basically helping people who want to, any idea or knowledge you want to basically do a better pig farm in Ghana or across Africa. We are very open to help where we can. So thank you for watching. Once we make these changes, I certainly look forward to sharing with you, how it turned out, and hopefully someone can learn from that. Okay, thank you for watching. Yeah, so I'm just basically gonna go out there and show you guys 1 or 2 the new development that we are doing at the extension right now. Recently we made mention of growing some pawpaw farms to basically supplement the pig feed. So we planted this sometime 4 months ago, or 5 months ago. The pawpaw, they are doing well. It's coming out nicely. So we planted about 2,000 pieces, and it seemed to be doing well. So here is the pawpaw farm. It didn't reach the good season for the rain, so we lost a lot of the ones that we planted. If you see, like, these ones are not really growing as fast as some of the ones that are on a very soft high water table areas. So now this is the new expansion that we're doing. Construction is ongoing today, so I wanted to take the opportunity to basically share some of the knowledge we have with you. It's not much different, but it's a little bit different because of some of the experiences that we had. So originally we built with wood, we roof with wood, but as I mentioned, as of today, our team they're coming around, and we're going to put a lot of the metal posts in there to make sure that we're not running into the same situation. If you look at these ones, we had it short, but then we built a little bit of extension on it. All these ones, because we're learning from our mistakes. The pen could be as short as possible, but the white large, which is the breed that we do in Ghana here, they can be really large. They can be really large, as long and high as 6 feet. So if they are stretching, especially during the feeding period, whenever you're feeding them, they crave for the food, and their behavior become a little bit aggressive. They start to reach out for the food, and sometimes they lean on the gate. Any lower level reach that they take advantage of it, and sometimes that pressure can easily destroy the gates and the concrete and whatnot. So this year, this is for the mothers, the pregnant mothers, to basically be comfortable and have the babies. We first thought it wasn't necessary because when they are pregnant, they are not really able to reach. But then we also realized, like, let's not take advantage of that. So this is basically the area where the mothers who are pregnant will be kept till they have the babies. We've made it higher enough that we wouldn't have to worry about anything. So those of you who wonder how we have all the pipes laid out underneath the entire farm. This side, by the way, is bigger than where we've been operating farm, and I've mentioned to you guys before, it's 1,000 pieces capacity farm that we're building here. We had like the 400 capacity, and this is the 600 piece capacity. We have about 350 pigs right now in there. Pig farm is struggling in Ghana because of high feed costs, but obviously we've been able to manage to really maintain the farm, and things are going well. We're doing the extension, and we hope to basically just be available to anybody who is struggling with knowledge. Of course, we will be able to provide you, share our experiences with you. So this is what we're doing. They are doing the plastering right now, but as you can see, we have all the stuff left. The pipes are all laid, so that the drainage, everything is from the old farm site to the newer. It goes all the way. It's a beautiful extension we have here. So, I mean, we're doing okay. We're hoping that by the close of next week we will have all the screening done here on this side. Everything will be finished, and then we will open this where you have like the what do you call it? The roofing sheets or the aluminum sheets. We will take them off, and it will be the lane will come from the top all the way straight to the bottom there. With about 70 different units. Obviously, the units are big. The units down here, they are not small, so each one can hold about 20 plus easily. And if you have, of course, 70 of this, like, it can take a lot. So, yeah, the units here are very, very big compared to the units up there where we will be having the mothers. I'll be breeding the pigs. Yeah, these units are very big, and we purposely made them like that because we're going to be running our 12 month cycle, where pretty much every month we will have an idea of how many pigs are being born, how many mothers are being crossed, how many pigs we are selling out. And that is, where we look at. Right now, as we stand, we're selling about 15 pigs every month. We make sure our pigs are 100 kg, which is kilogram, before we sell them. So we're selling 15 pigs every month at this point. But our aim is to basically multiply that by the end of this year. So we're working really hard. Of course, we put in a lot of our money back into the business and expanding it and whatnot. But hey, we're learning, we're making mistakes, we're correcting our mistakes. And all I have always wanted to do on this platform is to share with you some of the experiences. So as you can see here, the wood is not really a lot like we had over there, So we have the metal poles, like, in between each wood we have another metal pole, right? All the way to down there. And that is simply to basically reduce that whole exposure of the 2x4s, which the pigs feeds on, So these pens are very deep, as you can see, all of them. And we did that purposely because we want to make sure the pigs are not able to, eat it easily and whatnot. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this was able to help someone who is venturing into a pig farm. Obviously, the metal pipes are somewhat expensive depending on which part of the world you're located. This lane here is like where the workers will rest and put our supplies. Not necessarily feed. We have a warehouse for that, but the wheelbarrows and stuff like that. There will be a water pipes and stuff stage here where we can easily fetch water without really walking all the way up there. So I will take my time and put some videos out there very soon, and hopefully, like someone, the airflow here is brilliant. Um, we've done the structure very well to make sure there's air flowing through it, and these are some of the biggest things that we've put into consideration, learning from the experience from up there. Um, we've made sure. So thank you for watching. We have the fish pond here, but that's not what I wanted to share with you today. We have a lot of stuff going on at our farm, and hopefully I will have the chance to chat with you. Thank you. This is K. Oduro Farms in Ghana. Feel free to reach out, and we will hope to, you know, support you where we can and pass on the knowledge that we have. Thank you for watching.